Hi Vogue, I'm ready for another interview, this time at home. Come in. Let me close the door because it's cold. And lock it. Because I used to live by myself and I was afraid. So now that I'm almost gone from this place, I can show you around and you can see where I live, because when you see this video, I'm gonna be long gone. Where do I start? Let's start with the dressing. I've been wanting to do this, walk through my apartment since I moved in, and I never found the time. So today is the last day before I start packing everything, so I found the time. I've been waiting for a sunny day, so you could see how nice and sunny and light everything is, but there is no sun, so we're dealing with this. Thank God Vlad has a light, so I look good in this light. But I promise this apartment was very fun and light, and the living room is towards the south, so I can see the sunlight from the sunset. But I'm gonna tell you about it later. Let's start with my hallway. As you can see, I have a lot of clothes. This is actually, I don't know, half of what I used to have, but I do not have the space, so I had to donate some of them and give them to my friends. And this is what we're left with. And I think I still have to do that because this is gonna take a lot of space out of the van, and I also have to move all the furniture, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this. But this is my dressing. I used to sort everything by color. As you can see, not anymore. I'm a bit overwhelmed every time I walk by this, but it's very poetic that in my house you walk straight into the dressing. I have my shoes, some of my shoes here. I also have to look through everything and maybe throw away some that are a bit destroyed. I think these are my favorite shoes. They are from Atelier de Charlotte and they're very comfortable and cute. And they're very new. And they also sent me this pair of heels. I also have another pair of very tall heels, but I can't wear these because I'm afraid my legs, my ankles are gonna break, but these are very comfortable. Very... De ce închide?
N-am vrut să închidă, să țină asta mai bine. Stai.
These are very comfortable and I can actually walk in them. So I don't know if these are gonna come with me because they're also very heavy. But these for sure. And I also don't know where I'm gonna move yet. Sorry for that. Another reason why I want to move, because there's construction right above me. I don't know when I'm gonna move. I know for sure that I have just one more week, but I don't have a place yet in Bucharest, so hopefully I will have space for all my jackets there. I still don't have enough jackets. Can you hear my neighbors? I think they're done. I still don't have enough jackets because I like to have one in every color, and I don't have a dark green, for example, or yeah, I do. I don't have a bright red. And this one's very funny. This is fake leather, and I used to have a kitty. He was my baby boy, and I had this jacket while having him, and it's full of scratches from him, and I can't part ways with this one because it has a memory of him. But yeah, it's the fake leather is kind of falling apart, and I think I need to let go. I think this move is trying to teach me how to let go of things and places and people. It's the first time I'm moving away from the city I grew up in, and I got very attached to a lot of people. My family lives here, so I'm not gonna be close to them, but I'm gonna be close to my sister. Is this a sign from God or what?
Întoarce cu spatele și zi iar welcome sau cum ai zis tu. Hai.
Nu știu.
This is the bedroom.
Come. This is the bedroom. Welcome. It's a bit tiny, but it was exactly what I needed when I moved in. I used to live in a place that was very dark and grey with my ex-boyfriend and did not feel like myself at all. And when I was younger, I used to draw my perfect bedroom, and it had a bed with, how do you call this? With a veil on top and a bench at the end of the bed. So when I moved in, I knew that this is exactly what I want to do. And I had a picture on my vision board with the bedroom with purple forest behind the bed. And I found this wallpaper, and it's exactly like the one on my vision board. So this is exactly what I've been dreaming of since I was a child. And this bench is the place where a friend of mine got divorced and another friend quit her job. So big decisions. Oh, and another friend quit smoking. So this is the bench where people take big decisions. And I took big decisions in this apartment. I changed my career and I started working as an artist. So it's the place where I found a lot of healing. That's gonna be very hard to leave this place. Here is where I keep my skateboard. I don't use it, but I keep my skateboard over here. And look at my tiny mouse lamp. It's not working. Oh, sorry. Look at my tiny mouse lamp. He's holding the light. He broke his tail, but I fixed it. And here, here I used to have a shrine for my cat that I told you that died. This was his favorite toy, and this is his.
Arată odată de la this was his favorite toy.
This was his favorite toy, and this was his little bow tie. He used to wear a bow tie. I'm gonna show you the picture. Wait. This is him with the bow tie. He was so pretty. This used to be on my nightstand, but I just had my gallery opening and I used my nightstand to hold one of my ceramic pots on. If you saw the video, you know. And now they're at Vlad's place, so a lot of things are missing from my house, like my tables, a lot of my artworks, but it's fine. But I still have my High Priestess. I painted this one last year on my birthday, and she has a little cat like I had. And this is my DJ console. I haven't used this in quite some time. Hopefully in Bucharest I will have the time to do this. And this is my vision board. Don't look at it. Vlad, you have to censor it. And now you have to turn to this side so you can film it. This is my makeup table. Another thing I drew on my in my perfect room when I was younger. I really wanted a makeup table, and I have this one. I've been having this one for about 3 years, I think. In my old apartment where I was living with my ex-boyfriend, I used to beg for space for one, and he did not want to have one, so yeah, I was so happy when I got my makeup table, and I love this is my favorite place in the house. I love putting on my makeup in the morning here, makes me feel very good. I have a teddy bear, I don't know why, he's cute. And some jewelry over here, don't feel that. Some accessories, some perfume, and my niece, a picture with my niece, but I'm not gonna show you because it's private. And this picture, my sister got married a year and a half ago, and my sister got married a year and a half ago, and their godmother has a little girl, and the next day after the wedding we played together and we drew, and she made this picture for me, and I framed it with one of the frames that was at the wedding, and this is a very nice memory for me. And my favorite, Sol de Janeiro, very important. And I wanted to say one last thing about the bed. First of all, you can do this. And I moved 2 years ago. It was the 1st of February, and it was very cold, but it slowly started to tend to spin. And I used to open this door because I have a little balcony over here, and I used to open it in the morning. Let me close it because the neighbors are gonna hear me. I used to open the door in the morning and lay in bed over here and feel the sunlight and the fresh air and the birds chirping. And after a while, the birds wanted to come inside the house. I had to get up and shoo them away because they wanted to come in my house. I told them I'm a Disney princess. Oh, and there, over there, turn fast. I have a few more clothes from my brand, Lunara. That's all I have right now. I did not manage to sew anything. We'll see in Bucharest what I'm gonna do. I'm looking for a seamstress, so if you know a good seamstress that can make my jackets, I'm open. Message me. And my dad installed the LED light over the bed. I really wanted a light over the bed, and he installed this one. And what is the remote? I usually keep it on this setting, but this one has a party mode. And why does it move? See? Party mode! But I like to keep it on purple or this color. It's not working right now. I'm gonna take this one with me because I still want it in my new house. So take one last good look at this. Oh, do you see the teddy bear and the unicorn? They have been sleeping in the same bed with me for the past 2 years, and every time I make the bed I have to put the teddy bear in the center, and he has to cuddle with the unicorn, otherwise they will feel lonely and sad. So that's it with the bedroom. I wish we had more time so I can talk about every little piece, because everything I have means something to me, or I bought it from a place, or it's connected to a certain person, or everything I have means something deeply personal to me, and I wish we had time to talk about every little piece, but we don't. It's already getting darker outside, and Vlad still has my cameraman still has work to do. So, oh, and I used to have another pillow here, but that's also at Vlad's place because it was at the gallery. So take one last good look, because tomorrow we're gonna start packing. And now, once again, my dressing. Oh, I love how this fits here in between the doors towards the bedroom and the living room. This is my shoes closet, dressing, and I had it in my other apartment, and when I brought it here I did not measure anything, and this one fits perfectly in between the doors, like it was made for this place, and it fits right beneath this place. So it was made for this space. Also, the two big closets were also in my other apartment. When I got here, this was completely empty, so I had to bring furniture I had and buy new things. But these two I had, so they were perfect. Like, they're almost near the door. They're perfect here. They were made for this space. And the washing machine that my parents bought, this was the don't look over there, don't. The washing machine fits perfectly, and I have my laundry here. Don't look over there. Let's go into the bathroom very fast. It's a very tight space, but come. This was also empty when I got here, but fortunately the owner installed the appliances, the shower and the... I don't have my words with me today, I'm sorry. I really wanted a bathtub, but there is no space for one, so a shower it was. Hopefully my new apartment will have a bathtub, because I love spending time in the bathtub and warm water, especially when it's cold like it's right now. It's very dark, very black, not like myself. I tried to add a few things, like this turtle my mom gave me. And I'm sorry, but my toilet brush. It's a cherry. It's a bit more colorful and fun, but yeah, it's a bit too dark for me. And I also had a fun rug here, but a friend of mine brought me her kitty for a few weeks, and let's just say I had to throw away the rug, so I did not buy another one. My jackets again. Come into the kitchen. This is gonna go away tomorrow because a friend of mine bought it. It's my island. I'm sorry if my shoes are squeaky. I used to have a lot of artworks stored here, but once again I took them to the gallery and now they're at Vlad's place. I don't cook a lot. I used to, but when I moved by myself, I honestly did not feel like cooking. I feel like I still love doing it, but just from time to time and only for my loved ones. I don't feel like doing it every day. It takes a lot of time, and I prefer using that time to create and work on my projects. But I still wanted a cute kitchen, and one of the most important things for me is freedom. And where I used to live, I was not allowed to make any changes because of my ex, and the place did not feel like myself, and I couldn't even make small changes to make it more like myself. So when I moved here and I heard that I can do anything I want to do, one day I was at my laptop working and I just got up and said, you know what, I'm gonna paint the kitchen. So I went to the hardware store and I bought this pinkish purple paint and I started painting. I'm not good at it. It's very messy, but I made this without asking for permission and it feels so nice. And these two that you see right here, are two drawings I made when I was in architecture school, and they used to sit under a bed, and I just wanted to frame them. They're a piece of my history. Oh, and these, my boyfriend saw how much I loved it in a store and he went and bought it for me, and it's very cute. My sister gave me this salted pepper shakers, and this is made by an artist I really love, and it was also a present. I have some fruits here, they're just for decoration. I don't eat a lot of fruits, unfortunately. And oh, I love this open shelf thingy. It's a bit not organized, it used to be more organized. Oh, and this is my favorite mug to drink coffee out of. And this is one of my favorite things I own. I don't drink caffeine, but I love coffee, so I drink decaf coffee every day, at least once a day. It's my comforting ritual. Oh, and I also used to have a few more plants, but I started giving them away, and the friends should come and take the others. I really love this one. This is, how do you call it? Not orange, but the small ones. Mandarin? Okay, and I really love this one. I'm very attached to this one. I think I'm gonna leave this one with a friend to babysit her, but then I'm gonna take her with me to Bucharest. I don't know how much space I'm gonna have in the van, because a lot of the things that you see around I have to take with me. So yeah, this is my kitchen. Oh, and this is my Lego plant. I also want to take this one with me because I love her. I love Lego. Sponsor me, please, Lego. So from the kitchen, let's go to the living room / workroom. So this is the living room, and I noticed something that I did not show you behind Vlad. So this is one of my favorite things I own, my favorite coats. Not necessarily the shape, because it's pretty simple, but look at the details on the print. They're like precious stones, but each stone has a word inside, and it's very similar to the way I paint. So this is one of my favorite things I own. I could talk for hours about everything I own, because again, they're deeply meaningful to me. But welcome to the living room, because we have a lot of things here. Once again, there's less art here. I used to have my ceramic pets and I miss them, but I still have my kitty. This is one of the presents I received from my boyfriend for Christmas. It's a bag, and she's my baby. I love her. And she's sitting on the table because I'm afraid I'm gonna break her. This is my book. I have to give it to someone. Here you can find this one on my website. And this is the children's book I'm working on. It's with the mermaid cat and her friend Freddy the snake. This is mermaid cat and this is Freddy the snake. And they wanna touch the stars, and because they're different, they can help each other fly towards the stars. I'm a very responsible and serious adult. And here we have my favorite tarot deck. It's the cat tarot. And why do I have a lot of keys and locks? If you saw the last video about my art exhibition, you would know. If not, check that one out. And here we have some sewing supplies. I don't know what to do with them anymore. I need a separate sewing space because this table is the table I use my neighbors again. This table is the table I use as a dining room table, but also as a work table. It's very sturdy. It's wood. This has been with me for the past 3 apartments. I used to have this one when I lived in Brazu. I don't know if this says anything to you. And then when I lived with my ex, and then when I moved here, and it's gonna come with me to Bucharest too. This is my heirloom table. So for my future kids, you're gonna inherit this table and the coat I just showed you, and a lot of artworks. If people don't buy them, or maybe they will buy them. Here I have my, don't zoom on this laptop, don't. I've been editing the past video and it's been rendering for 6 hours or I don't know, and we still have, wait, we still have a lot more to go. 1 hour and 42 minutes. 1 hour and 42 minutes to go. The chairs I found at the thrift store. When I moved here, I needed new chairs and I saw them and my first thought was they're a bit expensive. What? Hold on. Are you filming? My first thought was they're a bit expensive and they're too big, and I was trying to convince myself not to buy them. But I did. I went back to and bought them, and I love them. I think they're from the 70s and they're very sturdy. They're wood and they're very nice. And I painted this painting in January 2 years ago before moving. I had 1 month to stay at my ex's place before moving out. And I started painting this one because I knew I'm gonna put this one in the living room. And the funny thing is that this color is the color of those chairs, and this color is the color of these chairs. So they match perfectly, and also the painting fits perfectly on this wall. And starting from this one, I developed what is now my style of painting. Now it's a bit more elaborate and colorful and intense. But yeah, this started everything. My journey as an artist, my room, and this is very poetic, just like life. Not perfect. My couch! Another one of the favorite things I own. I love everything I own, because why would I keep something I don't love? This couch. I always wanted a pink couch. It's not a bright fuchsia pink couch. It's more of a something towards burgundy. But I love it. I love the shade because it's so fluid and it's different, and I love it. And yeah, you love it too. My father bought me this blanket for Christmas because it's very cold, because in this big space we only have this one for heating and another small one over there, and I don't know if you saw, but my window is very big. During summer, the sunset is right over there. I don't know if you can see between these two buildings. So the light enters the living room and it's so pretty. I'm sorry you can't see that. Silly me, because I did not film this earlier. What was I saying? Oh, the wallpaper. The wallpaper you see here and the one in the bedroom, they were very expensive for me 2 years ago. And I tried to convince myself not to buy them, and I bought only one of them, the one for the bedroom. And I went to sleep and I couldn't sleep, and I kept thinking about this wallpaper and that I need this wallpaper, and I woke up the next day and I said, you know what, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna buy this one too and install it, and it was the best decision. I still love it, I'm still gonna miss it. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna miss this one a lot. I'm gonna miss this apartment. That's why I'm filming this. And even though I'm trying to make it short and sweet, I really want to have all the angles and all the little details, because I'm really gonna miss this. I was saying that I'm gonna miss this place, but Vlad had to change the card for the camera, and apparently he does not need to ask me any questions because I do talk a lot. But I have a lot of things to say about this place, because it's the place where I finally felt like a teenager. I think that if you don't go through certain phases in your emotional development, sooner or later you will have to go through them. And in 2024, when I moved here, I was telling everyone that that was my year of being a teenager, and I learned how to. I had my first week where I spent the whole week just being lazy. It was for the first time in my life where for a week I just woke up, watched TV, ate junk food, and not call anyone, not care for anyone, not have a plan, just rest. And it was amazing. I forgot how to do that again, but it was amazing. And it was the year when I decided I'm gonna work on my clothing brand. I wrote my first book here, and I painted my first big paintings and had my first art exhibition with the paintings I made here. Like, this is the place where the person I am now, this is where I become this is the place I became the person I am right now. And I don't think, even though I moved a lot, I never felt this emotional about a place and this connected to a place. This is hard, so bear with me. This is one of the paintings that I made for the art exhibition I had in September. It's called The Secret Garden, and we're gonna make an art exhibition starting from this painting in Bucharest soon. I don't have a space yet, but I know it's gonna come. Let's talk about this table. Once again, my book. Buy it. Support me as an artist. I have everything about my journey. My sister called it an easy guide to a supportive inner voice. I think it's a good description. And my journal, my guided journal. You have questions and you can write. There is no right or wrong way to do it. It's just play. And flowers I received at the exhibit. They're so pretty, and I'm gonna be sad because I have to throw them away. And I love lighting candles. As you can see, they're almost done. This is what we're left with. But it's okay because I have to throw them away anyway before going to Bucharest. So we're gonna light them one last time. And this one smells amazing. I received it for Christmas from a friend. Come on. I'll leave these for now. My favorite chair and Vlad's favorite chair. I think he wants this chair more than me. I think he is with me for this chair. He wants this one in his living room. And I think I'm more expensive than the chair. It would have been easier to buy the chair flat. And the pillows my mom made when I moved, and I love them. And I also ordered 2 of these, and I have one of them at home because the other one is at flat place now. And the chairs, I have this one and the other one in the bedroom that's in front of the makeup table. When I moved, a friend of mine told me, yeah, I have some chairs in the garage, and I was like, what chairs? Yeah, just some chairs. And I thought they were like silly old chairs that did not look nice. And then I saw these 2, and they're amazing, they're beautiful, and they're coming with me. The mirror is not coming with me, a friend of mine is gonna take it. Oh, the book cover, I painted this one when I was at Connecting with Your Feminine Energy retreat on a mountain, and we were all painting on the mountain, and I painted this one. I challenged myself because I usually hide when I paint, and I challenged myself to place my painting setup in front of everyone, so it was me and everyone else in the back, so everyone could see what I was painting. And I dared myself to get over my fear and just be in flow and paint what I feel like. And I did this one, and it's still one of my favorite paintings to date. It was very fast, like an hour and a half. Had no idea what I was doing. Did not have great colors with me or a great paintbrush. And I still made this masterpiece, might I say. I have my vinyl collection over here. One of my favorite albums. Why is one of the... I think... Okay. This is one of my favorite albums, Arctic Monkeys. If you don't know, you can tell I'm a millennial. And another one I listen to is Pink Floyd. Oh, and I got this one, another very millennial thing. I got this one last year. But I completely forgot to listen to them. Okay, I should do that more often. TV is also going away tomorrow. I don't watch TV. I think last year I watched like 4 or 5 movies all year, so I don't watch TV anymore. I don't need it. It takes up a lot of space and it's a big black box. I don't care for it. Paintings I made when I was younger, you can see the difference in style. Oh, and this one, this one is a projector, and it's with film. You put film over here, and I had this one since I was very young. One of my favorite activities was when mom would put a sheet on the window so the light did not come in, so it was dark, and she would take this one out and put cartoons for me and my sister to watch. And I took this one with me because it's very nostalgic. It's a core memory of mine from my childhood. And this is a very old camera. It does not work. It belonged to my grandfather and I never met him. It's another nostalgic thing. I try to not keep a lot of things like this. Says her after showing you all of the things she keeps. But these two are very important and nostalgic for me. And I usually have just things I use for my artworks or my work in general, and furniture and clothes. I don't think I have a lot of things. And sewing machine, another important possession of mine. And this kitty I have from Albania. She needs to stay on this leaf because there is water here painted. And she's afraid of water, so she needs to stay here. But the horsey loves to play in the water, so he stays in the water. These houses I have from Portugal. They're from Costa Nova, and it's a place that I really loved. I went there with my ex-boyfriend, and I told him, he made me cry during the trip, and I told him, please, this place is very important for me, please don't make me cry here. And he did make me cry, buildings, and I promised myself I will get back there and actually enjoy the place, not cry. So this is on the list for me. And a friend of mine brought me this one from England, and a friend's baby boy gave me a lot of toy cars, and I'm keeping them. This is my sports car collection, and this is another car with a doggy, and he's driving the car, and I have this little game I play with myself. From time to time I move him. Like in the beginning he was here, he had his little truck and all his sports car collection and his houses, and he is looking for his wife. And after that I had this little mail, and he found a wife, but she was long distance and they were sending each other mail. And after that she came here. It was the mermaid cat, the ceramic, the mermaid cat. Again, if you saw the... Do you hear that? If you saw the video from the art exhibition, you can see the mermaid cat. She was his girlfriend and then wife. But at some point they broke up for a while, and he went to London, and he was on the bus because he was sightseeing. And now he's back in the car. He's patiently waiting for them to reunite. I can't wait to get to get them back together. When we will get to Bucharest, they will spend the rest of their lives together. And here I have the tarot cards I'm working on. Just a few of them. Some of them are at Vlad's place, some of them I sold. This is what we are working with right now. I think I have 30 something more to go. Stay tuned, because hopefully this year we will get them out. And here I have some of my sewing supplies and other supplies, like I use this one to coat the ceramics. I have some air dry clay, some knitting supplies. I don't knit, but maybe one day. And different, like this is my UV light for resin, fabric, leather fabric. These are buttons made from air dry clay. More fabric, my favorite fabric. I have fabric over there. I have fabric on top of the dressing. I have fabric everywhere. It's another thing I'm gonna see how I'm gonna pack. I think this is it. So this is it. I think I've been talking for the past 30 minutes. Yeah. Hopefully I will not burn my pants. What can I say? Thank you for coming along on the journey. For the ones who've been with me for a long time, since I was posting the 3 pictures, very similar picture in the same location on Instagram, if you remember the trend. The very staged and edited photos. I changed a lot. I think this was like 7-8 years ago. I'm not the same person anymore, but thank you so much for sticking around and watching me grow and becoming the artist I've always dreamt of being. I love doing what I'm doing, and I'm grateful for this space because this is where I managed to become more myself. I am a strong believer that the things you surround yourself with and the environment you spend your time in changes you and shapes you. So when I moved here, I really made it a point to, for my environment, for my interior, to reflect the best version of myself. And that version of myself is playful and a bit childish, but very creative, very determined, and she loves and respects herself, and she lets herself be as much as she wants. If you remember, the last exhibit was called The Art of Being Too Much. And in this space, I really let myself be as much as I want. And I'm excited for what's to come. I'm gonna miss this, but it's time to let go and see where life is gonna take me and how much I'm gonna grow. So, bye!